Hello everyone, I'm Master Silver and welcome back to today's episode of Smash Wargames Tournament on Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. So today we are starting the second round tournament. It is actually going to be quite interesting, because here's where, groups start getting knocked out. It's where winners start to get determined, in these rounds. So, like every other video, we are doing 4 matches today, and those 4 matches will be Carlos versus Anti-Byran, which is the match we got right here, Ethan versus Harrison Wells, Isaac versus Aiden, and Abby versus Kieran. Now we're starting off today with me versus Anti-Byran. If I beat Byran, then every version of Byran that's in the Smash Wargames tournament will be out of the tournament. But if I lose, then I don't know, I guess I'll just be out then. Well, the actual me will be out. I mean, look at that face. You don't want that face out, man. But yeah, so we both beat our people to get in. I beat reverse me, I beat anti-me, and Byran and Anti-Byran beat Byran to prevail to the second round. So let's see who's going to win this match and kick off the second round. Okay, well, it seems like I am the worst of the 2 swordsmen. Byran, well, the opposite version of Byran is continuing forward in this tournament, while I have been bested in the second round, which means out of everyone in Dem Salty Boys, I join the elimination group, which means Ethan and Tejbir are currently the last 2 standing Salty Boys in the mix. If Ethan loses this match, that means it's only Tej who might continue on in the tournament, but also, out of everyone in Epic, Isaac is the only remaining member. So if Isaac loses his match later on in the video, then Epic will be completely wiped out from the tournament. So it's quite interesting, really. But yeah, it's the next Salty Boy, which is Ethan, who beats Reverse Ethan to get this opportunity. Facing Harrison Wells, who beat Joe West. I thought I'd put the 2 together because they're both from the Flash TV show. I don't know why I made Joe West. I guess he was just very simple. But Harrison Wells from the first season was like my favorite character from the first season, back when the show was actually decent. So yeah, it's Harrison Wells versus Ethan. Now, the guy that blows mics versus the Reverse Flash. It's quite exciting, actually. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so that was an amazing match. It was very back and forth. They were both very even. Those two are actually very smart. Harrison Wells in the TV show is very smart, and Ethan is very smart in real life. Those two were actually really even. That match was really good. Probably one of the best matches I've seen. It's probably the best match that I've seen since I've come back, and maybe even one of the best matches in this entire tournament. But yeah, that was astonishingly good. They were so back and forth all the time, and it looked like Harrison Wells come back for a second. He got a couple good moves in there, even while he was over 100%, and then he died. Yeah, but it was a worthy death. He didn't go down in vain like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but no, he went down fighting, and that was really good. He almost beat Ethan. So Ethan goes on to face the anti-salty boy, Byran. Salty. So that's going to be very, very, excuse me, very, very interesting to see. Yeah. So Ethan remains surviving another month. Currently the first salty boy to be guaranteed to go to the third round. Let's see if Tejbir can follow in his footsteps, but that's for a later episode, the next one. But for right now, we are doing Isaac versus Aiden. Now Isaac, he beat Parker to get into this match, to get to the second round, and Aiden beat his brother Austin. So Austin and Parker, both members of Epic, they got eliminated. So I got eliminated as well, which means if Isaac does not win this match, Epic is completely wiped out from the tournament. And if Aiden doesn't win this match, that means, well, the brothers are wiped out from the tournament, but that's not as big of a group, more just kind of like a duo. But to be fair, I did put them against each other, so it was bound to happen at one point or another. Aiden, I remember, I think, I did watch all the seasons, not that long ago, but I believe Isaac got second. I know that, because I remember, Parker got last, Austin got third, Isaac got second, and I got first. And then I told Isaac at school, and he thought I just kept replaying it, until I won, which was not the case. He's a gunner, and gunners are typically better in, they have better range attacks, so typically better in multiple person battles, not one-on-ones. But no, I just want to take on that one, just so we're fair. And Aiden, I believe in his tournament, he was in the same one as Abby, I believe. And him and Abby, they went through a great war to fight each other. And I do think that I don't remember which one won, but Aiden either got first or second, because he was pretty damn good in that tournament. Or in that season. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty, hopefully it's a good matchup. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so that match, I expected a little bit more out of both of them, but it was pretty funny when for the first 10 seconds they couldn't hit each other, and then Aiden tried to slash a rocket as it came at him. That was funny, but no, for those of you who don't get what happened, basically Isaac juked Aiden, and Aiden went down and hit a spring that launched him downwards, and he died. Karma, bitch. But no. Okay, so Whoever wins this match goes on to face Isaac in the third round. Epic remains alive, as well as the Salty Boys. So, Abby beat Kezia to get into the second rounds. I put those two together because, well, they have a lot of similarities in my life, in my opinion. And Kieran beat his best friend Taylor to get to the second round. They're both bruisers. I thought they'd be pretty even, so I put them together. So, yeah, there's that. And these two, I think, are friends in real life, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Abby, like I said, I can't remember if it was Aiden or Abby, but one of them got first, but she either got first or second in her season. And Kieran, I don't remember what happened with him, unfortunately. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. Very unprofessional, sorry. Okay, so from the get-go, it did seem sort of like Abby was going to win the match, but Kieran, you gotta give him credit. He held on longer than expected. Like, I don't think anybody expected him to last that long, and yet he did. I give Kieran props for that. So, as it stands right now, the third round matches are currently Anti-Byran versus Ethan and Isaac versus Abby. In the next episode, we will determine the next set of qualifiers and finish up the second round entirely because... wait a minute. Now I've confused it. No, sorry, we got 2 more episodes to do with the second round. I keep looking at the third round for some reason. But in the second rounds, His so hard English. I keep trying to say something, and then the moment I realize I'm saying it wrong, I try and say it again, I repeat myself, and then when that's wrong, my brain fucks up, nope, you've done it wrong, and then I keep trying to speak and it comes to, no, so, but in tomorrow's episode, it will be Kristen versus Jake, Surprise versus Quicksilva, Wanda, otherwise known as Scarlet Witch, versus Tejveer, and Shy J versus Devin. In the next episode, stay tuned for that, because in the next episode I explain, who beat who to get to prevail in the tournament. I keep doing that. But also, it's actually kind of interesting because Kristen and Jake. Kristen's the only real member of Those People Productions left, which is another group that is in this series. Because I kind of made it my fault that majority of Those People Productions couldn't get past the first round because Jake fought Alex and Brooke fought Kristen. So therefore, at least 2 of them were going to get eliminated. And since I got eliminated in the second round, if Kristen does not prevail, then technically Those People Productions would be eliminated. But I guess you can count Jake. He was in that season, and he is part of the movies that Those People Productions make. So either way, in that match, a member of Those People Productions prevails. But I kind of hope it's Kristen. I think it's going to be Kristen because Kristen won, or was it Alex? One of those 2. Kristen won a lot of matches in her season. That's all I know. But yeah. So, thank you ladies and gentlemen so much for watching. I'm Aswell Silver, and like, comment, subscribe for more of this. More gaming, more vlogs, whatever else comes. I will see you all very, very soon. Later, guys. That wasn't that bad either. There.